There's a particular sound that comes with getting older, the soundtrack of the body doing its accounting, the knee in the morning and the back by evening, the particular music of the life amounting to all its years. I've started noticing the sounds, the catalog of the body's ongoing memo, that the years leave their particular rounds. The particular sound of getting older is not tragic, it's just the information. The particular sound of getting older is the body's running narration of the living, of the ongoing project of being here. The particular sound of getting older is the knee on the stairs at 7 in the morning. The particular sound of getting older is the back in the evening without warning of anything dramatic, just the ordinary of the years. The particular sound of getting older is the body's particular arrears being settled, being paid. The particular sound of getting older is the invoice being made for every mile, for every night. The particular sound of getting older is also alright. I mentioned the knee to the bartender last Thursday. He lifted his glass and said, "Welcome to the club." He said his shoulder has been making speeches since he turned 45 at this particular pub. We compared our various bodies, communications, the way the older regulars sometimes do. The particular sound of getting older is a conversation we've been talking through for years now, in the particular light of this bar. The particular sound of getting older is the body being honest about the distance. The particular sound of getting older is the most persistent companion of the years, always with you. The particular sound of getting older is the knee on the stairs at 7 in the morning. The particular sound of getting older is the back in the evening without warning. I've made a kind of peace with the particular sound, the way you make peace with weather. You don't love the rain, but you accept the rain and you walk through it together. The particular sound of getting older is the rain I walk through now. The particular sound of getting older is teaching me how to listen to the body more than I used to. The particular sound of getting older is still coming through. The particular sound of getting older. Good morning me, good evening back, good morning again. We're doing this together. song is for everyone who comes here for the various particular reasons of the Thursday, for the weight of the week and the need for the particular honest dark, and the particular kind of Monday through Friday. Survived into the particular evening. This song is for everyone who comes here for the most particular kind of leaving behind the day and finding the actual. A song for everyone who comes here is the most particular kind of welcome. A song for everyone who comes here is the most particular kind of some of them, us, all of us, in the honest dark. A song for everyone who comes here for the quiet and for the company. A song for everyone who comes here for the most particular kind of free expression of the actual self in the particular low light. A song for everyone who comes here is the most particular kind of right. Welcome to the particular bar, to the particular Thursday, to the honest dark. This song is for the first timer who doesn't know yet if this is their place. This song is for the 20-year regular who has claimed the particular space of the particular stool. This song is for everyone between. A song for everyone who comes here is for everyone the honest dark is seen and held and welcome. A song for everyone who comes here is the channel's most particular mission. A song for everyone who comes here is the most particular kind of permission to be here as you actually are. A song for everyone who comes here for the quiet and for the company. A song for everyone who comes here for the most particular kind of free. Song for everyone who comes here for the weight they're carrying tonight. Song for everyone who comes here for the finding of the right kind of particular dark that allows the actual. A song for everyone who comes here is the most particular kind of factual love of the channel for the listener. For you, a song for everyone who comes here is for you, specifically you, on the particular Thursday, in the particular honest dark, with the particular drink, in the particular stool. This song is for you. Welcome. was a Thursday, I almost didn't come. The week had been the particular kind of heavy that makes the putting on of the coat seem like too much, that makes the bar seem like the wrong remedy for whatever was the weight of the particular week. I sat with the coat in my hands for longer than I should, then put it on and went. And the bar was exactly what it should be. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the most important Thursday of the year. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the one that made it clear that the coming is the thing, not the feeling like coming. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the Thursday that delivered the most. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the Thursday with the most of what the bar has to offer for the person who almost didn't arrive. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the most worth the drive across the city for the particular coat putting on. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the most particular Thursday of the long run of Thursdays. The conversation that happened on that Thursday was the one I hadn't known I needed. The particular person was there because they'd also almost not arrived, also heated. The same pull toward the staying in. We sat at the bar and didn't mention the almost not coming, just the being there, the particular kind of intention of the showing up, even on the heavy weeks. The Thursday I almost didn't come taught me something about the coming. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the most particular kind of becoming, the actual regular, the one who comes even when it costs something. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the Thursday that delivered the most. The Thursday I almost didn't come was the Thursday with the most. The almost not coming Thursdays are the ones worth the most remembering, because they were the most deliberate, because they required the particular assembling of the will against the pull of the couch. The Thursday I almost didn't come is the most particular kind of ouch, avoided by the putting on of the coat. The Thursday I almost didn't come is the most particular note to self about the value of the showing up, even when the showing up requires the particular cup of the willingness to be here. The Thursday I almost didn't come, I came, the coat went on, the bar was right. The Thursday was the right kind of Thursday. Thursday, because I almost didn't, but did. I've been thinking about what I'll order at 60. Not with dread, but with a particular curiosity. What the drink will be after the particular evolution of the taste and the particular predisposition toward whatever 60 finds useful at the bar. I started with the performance and moved to the honest, and 60 might be somewhere between the scar and the healed, something quieter than now. The drink I'll have at 60 is a particular kind of thinking ahead. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most particular kind of thread between the 50-something now and the 60-something coming. The drink I'll have at 60 is the drink that 60 earns. The drink I'll have at 60 is the glass that 60 turns into the particular understanding of what 60 needs from a drink. The drink I'll have at 60 is the glass I'm going to think about when I'm sitting at this bar in 10 years from this Thursday. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most particular kind of Monday, becoming Tuesday, becoming the decade. The drink I'll have at 60 is the next grade of the earning. Maybe at 60 it's something simpler, more distilled and more precise. Maybe at 60 it's the most honest thing, not the performance, not the twice thought twice. Just a drink that 60 needs. The drink I'll have at 60 will be whatever 60 feeds to the particular self of the arrived. The drink I'll have at 60 is 10 years away from here. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most particular kind of fear that isn't fear at all, just the curious projection. The drink I'll have at 60 is the drink that 60 earns. The drink I'll have at 60 is the glass that 60 turns. What I know from the previous transitions is that the drink changes with the person. The drink at 30 was the performance. The drink at 40 was the worsen and improve. The drink at 50 is the arrive. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most survived. Of all the drinks, the most particular 60. The drink I'll have at 60 is sitting there in the nifty future, waiting 10 years. I'll find out then what 60 drinks. I'm curious. The drink I'll have at 60, still 10 years away, still curious, still 50, still ordering the 50 drink, which is already the best drink I've had.
I ran into her at a supermarket on a Saturday in the unremarkable March. She was reaching for something on the upper shelf, and I recognized her from across the starch of the years and the distance and the particular way she reaches for things on shelves that are too high. I said her name and she turned, and we were 26 again, for the length of a particular ride. The old love in new light is the strangest kind of seeing. The old love in new light is the past and the present being in the same supermarket on the same Saturday. The old love in new light has a different kind of say. How the years go by, in the face that you once knew so differently, in the voice that held the things it held for you specifically. The old love and new light is the most particular kind of glass, showing you the distance between the then and now. The old love in new light is 20 years of how we talked for 15 minutes in the cereal aisle, the easy kind of talking of the long past. She mentioned someone and I mentioned something, and neither of us lingered on the last time we saw each other, which was 20 years ago, in a different kind of supermarket and a different kind of march. We talked like two people who had known each other, and let the knowing rest without the starch of the old thing, just two people. The old love and new light has made a life. The old love in new light is someone else's wife, and that's entirely as it should be, and that's entirely fine. The old love in new light is 20 years of mine and hers, and the years between us. The old love in new light is older, and so am I. The old love in new light shows you how the years go by. We said goodbye the way that people do when the cereal aisle has done its particular work of the accidental meeting and the 15 minutes and the returning to the separate lives that lurk beyond the supermarket, beyond the march. The old love, the new light has done its starch, free walking away, and I walked away. The old love, the new light is part of the day. Now just a Saturday in March, just the cereal aisle, just 15 minutes, just fine. The last bus home runs at midnight, and I've taken it more times than I can say. The familiar road through the sleeping city, the familiar faces doing the same delay. There's a particular kind of person on the last bus, the ones who stayed too long at wherever they were. All of us tired in our different kinds of tired, each with our own particular blur. The last bus home is the city saying goodnight. The last bus home is the end of whatever tonight was made of. The particular evening that led to this particular bus. The last bus home is a kind of democratic trust in the shared return of the individual, everyone going back to their own particular. The last bus home is the city in its spectacular. I've had conversations on the last bus sometimes, the late hour making people briefly open. A woman with a birthday badge still on her, a man with a guitar case and nothing spoken. I watch the city from the top deck of the last bus at angles I don't get in the ordinary day. The rooftops and the trees and the lit windows, and the city giving itself away. The last bus home is the city saying goodnight. The last bus home is the end of whatever tonight was made of. The particular evening that led to this particular bus. The last bus home is a kind of democratic trust. One evening a stranger fell asleep beside me. I moved slightly to give them more of the seat. They woke up at their stop, looking briefly startled, and left without a word into the street. And I thought thought about the trust of falling asleep beside a stranger on the last bus home. The particular city we make between us when we share the route back to alone. The last bus home is where the city becomes human. The last bus home is where the illumined fact of people sharing space occurs without the pretense of the daytime versions. The last bus home is the realest of diversions. The last bus home must stop coming up, standing now, the city outside the window. Good night. Good night. There was a birthday no one remembered, not from carelessness, just the particular shifting of attention that the years do to the birthdays. The birthday at 30 was the particular occasion. People gathered and the evening was arranged. The birthday at 51 was a Thursday, and nobody called until the Wednesday changed to Thursday evening. And I'd already been at the bar. The birthday no one remembered was the most surprisingly fine birthday. The birthday no one remembered was the most particular kind of Thursday, in the best possible way, without the performance of it. The birthday no one remembered was the birthday I spent alone at the bar. The birthday no one remembered was the most particular kind of star of the birthday evenings, the unorchestrated one. The birthday no one remembered was the one I spent entirely as the one I actually am, without the particular birthday audience. The birthday no one remembered was the most particular kind of sentence of the actual in the particular bar light. Just me on the birthday, just the Thursday, just the right. The bartender found out when I signed the tab. He said, "Happy birthday," without the fuss. I said, "Thank you," with the weight of the particular finding of the birthday, without the particular rush of the performing the birthday for the room. The bartender's particular low-key knowing was the most appropriate kind of birthday acknowledgement for the particular kind of going into another year that I was doing. The birthday no one remembered was the most honest birthday. The birthday no one remembered was the most most particular kind of someday I've been building toward. Without knowing it, the birthday no one remembered was the birthday I spent alone at the bar. The birthday no one remembered was the most particular kind of star. People call the next day embarrassed and apologetic. I said not to worry, because I meant it. The birthday no one remembered was the gift I hadn't asked for, of the actual birthday without the required performance. The birthday no one remembered was the most worth the remembering of all the birthdays I've had. The birthday no one remembered was the most particular kind of glad. I've been on a birthday. The birthday no one remembered was the best one. At the bar, just me, just the bartender, just the right amount of the actual of the birthday. Sunday mornings have a different quality. The city's slower and the light more kind. I make my coffee while the building sleeps around me, and find the version of myself I like to find. There's a radio program I've listened to for years, the same two voices every Sunday 7. I know their rhythm and their references, and Sunday morning feels a little like an even. Sunday morning solitude is the best kind of alone. Sunday morning solitude in the quiet of my own. No demands upon my shape or schedule, no version of myself to calibrate. Sunday morning solitude is the thing I most appreciate. I walk to get the paper when the air is crisp, the news agent who nods without a word. We've nodded at each other every Sunday for 4 years, the nod being the most appropriate we've heard. I bring it back and read it at the kitchen table. Not all of it, but what I actually choose. There's a satisfaction in the Sunday morning paper, and the particular rhythm of the Sunday news. Sunday morning solitude is the best kind of alone. Sunday morning solitude in the quiet of my own. No demands upon my shape or schedule, no version of myself to calibrate. Sunday morning solitude is the thing I most appreciate. I used to spend my Sundays full of others, the brunches and the plans and the arranging, and now I spend them largely with myself, and find that this is everything, and nothing's changing. The Sunday with yourself is the confession of not needing to perform for anyone. Sunday morning solitude is honest. It's what I do when all the doing's done. Sunday morning solitude is how I know who I am. Sunday morning solitude is better than I began thinking it would be all those years ago, when alone was something to be filled. Sunday morning solitude is what I choose now of my will. Sunday morning solitude, coffee getting cold, still sitting, still here, still mine. My sister found the old home videos from the years before the particular digital, the particular grainy warmth of the home video, the particular kind of visual that you don't expect to find yourself in when you see the face of the person in the frame and realize the face is yours. At an age you barely remember being, before the particular became the name you answer to now. The face in old home videos is younger than you remember being. The face in old home videos is the most particular kind of seeing the before emotion in the particular domestic scene. The face in old home belongs to someone I remember being. The face in old home videos is the particular kind of freeing. Innocence of the not yet knowing of the person you'd eventually become. The face in old home videos is you before the sun of the years added itself to the particular face. The face in old home videos is the most particular grace of the archive of the living evidence of the before. I watched myself at 12 moving through the particular kitchen of the house I grew up in. The particular kind of stitching of the 12-year-old and the 50-something across the decades of the home video frame. The same face in the different years, responding to the different things, but somehow recognizably the same. Underneath, in the particular way of the continuous self, the face in old home videos is the most particular kind of gallery. The face in old home videos is the most particular kind of salary, of evidence that you were there. In the before, the face in old home videos belongs to someone I remember being. The face in old home videos has the particular kind of freeing. I sat with the home videos for 2 hours, moving through the years in the grainy light. The particular kitchen, the particular Christmas, the particular ordinary delight of the ordinary life on film. The face at various ages, the face in old home videos is all the particular pages of the before that I carry without knowing I carry. The face in old home videos is the most particular inventory of the lived. The face in old home videos is 12, is 20, is 30, is all of them. Is this one looking back at the screen, at all of them still here? There was a year I stopped trying to be young. Not a dramatic decision, more the particular exhaustion of maintaining the performance of the younger version. I'd been holding the performance for longer than it had been natural, and the holding became the thing itself.